How's everyone's Sunday going today? It is another cracker in Melbourne. How are we all going? So this live stream is going to be a biggie. And the reason why I'm going to let everyone know it's going to be a biggie is because this is something that's really close to my heart. This is why this brand was made, so on and so forth. That the whole mission is of why we do something. We forget about the reason why we did it. Yeah, the reason why we've created what we've created. So as everyone's getting on, hopefully everyone's having an amazing Sunday. Joshua, how are you, brother? Whatever you're doing around the world, wherever you are around the world. And you know, people do things without the real reason of understanding why they want to do it. And you know, you need to really start to touch base of, you know, what you're doing in life, what you've created, who you're with, what job are you doing, where you're living. You really need to start connecting to, is it really fulfilling you up? Yeah, you don't just create something for a monetary value. Yes, that keeps it sustainable. Yes, that gives you more options and you can keep growing. But here at Team Beast Mode International, we create leaders to lead others. So what that means is we're creating other people, other men and ladies to be able to step into their environment and to be able to go on and lead themselves to a higher existence. Jesus, I'm going to have to turn the aircon on. So as everyone, when we come about and as we grow and as we grow as people and so on and so forth, what you really need to be mindful about is why are you doing what you're doing? Is it fulfilling you? Is it making you into a better person? All these parables, yeah? So with Beast Mode, and what people don't really understand is we're a brotherhood, we're a tribe, we're an organization, whatever you want to call it, that we are creating better people so then they can create more better people themselves. And as their journey of creating better humans, they are obviously bettering themselves and so on and so forth. We are giving people the correct mindset, the inner mind strategies, the business strategies, success strategies, the support, the energy, the platforms, the social media aspect, networking, so on and so forth, so we all can grow and then we can keep moving forward, yeah? You know, I've been involved with a lot of, say, other tribes or organizations that, you know, my coaches have been involved in, and they're building success on the backs of broken people. So they're bringing other people in that are less powerful, less strong, and that's how they're, you know, obviously they're bringing people in and they're keeping them in there and they're creating more followers. That's not what we're about here at Team Beast Mode International. To give you guys an example as well, why Team Beast Mode was created, it was from 5 or 6 years ago. I lost my way pretty bad, yeah? I lost my way. I didn't know anything about these strategies. I didn't know anything about contribution. I didn't know how to get myself out of that dark time. I didn't know how to be a leader. You know, I didn't know how to communicate, to influence, to express myself from my heart, actually make shifts in other people, and, you know, education and so on and so forth. But really, I didn't know how able I was or what I had deep down in me. Those years ago, I didn't know the type of person I could be and how to obviously express that. So now, over the journey, we're creating men that are coming from, you know, people that have been drug affected, people are multimillionaires, experts, celebrities, so on and so forth. It doesn't really matter. They're coming into our environment, and doesn't matter what level they're in, what entry they're in, they're becoming better people. And that's what's magical, that we're creating this platform. We're creating these, obviously we have our retreats in Bali, and soon they're going to be in international to some other countries. Yeah, you know, especially I'm going to have more of a presence in Melbourne. And now we've got workshops that are happening all around it, because a lot of people are saying, Lee, I want you, you know, come here, come there. Over in America as well, we're getting a big, huge publicity. So all these things are coming about, and it's exciting because we're laying the space for other humans, men and women, to step into their greatness, to step into their power. So then they can actually be people of contribution. They can start to give back to the world. Another thing is when you get up in the morning and you look at your inbox and you get messages from a man's wife or their kids or someone saying thank you for saving my husband or helping my son or whatever, or putting up a video that led me on the right way. You're inspiring so many people about it. That's what it's about. that you don't need to have likes. You don't judge your success or gauge your success of how many likes or followers and so you got. It's all about who's there for you. Who are you impacting? Like, I want to impact so many people that I don't need anything back. I want to give back to people, and obviously, if you want to keep it going forward, they need to be in reconditioning programs. They know that. You know, like, I'm about to take to the next level, so I'm getting a new coach that I'm going to be working, you know, yearly with. So all these things that we're doing, all this energy that we're putting out, it is giving people a chance to say, you know what, I can, and it gives me hope. I can be a better person. I can give back. However, how is everyone jumping on? So everything that we do here is not just, okay, it's not simplified just for one person. It's for you to go back in your environment. It's you to go back in with your families. It's for you to go back and talk to your wife and your children, and to be able to educate them, to bring them up to a higher purpose, to give them the energy, to be a better emotional role model. Chad, how are you, my man? Perfect example of what I'm talking about. And, you know, Chad and I, we didn't really know each other. We knew each other from another business. And I saw him up on stage one day, and I said, that guy's got a lot of fucking potential, and I need to speak with him. And obviously me and Chad have been working together. You know, he's come to one of my treats, and you know, I've seen him, how he's empowered his beautiful wife Liz and their beautiful children, and that's just the beginning. And now he's empowering a team, building a business from it. So it's you know, it's really honorable to be able to see that ripple effect, and that's what it's about. Because my purpose and my journey is to be able to have that ripple effect, is leaders creating leaders to lead others. So people stepping into their power, and it doesn't stop there. So you're bettering the lives of people around you. You're becoming a person of contribution. You have more to add. I've got some hay fever, about to sneeze. So that's what we are here for. You know, now we've got the beauties and the beasts, where we're bringing amazing ladies into our environment. Obviously, ladies have come through our True Authentic Reality. They're doing a lot of one-on-one stuff with me. And it's amazing, because that different energy creates, you know, makes me into a better leader, because you have to adapt to that. So all these things that we're doing, and what we're building is, we're building trust. We're building a foundation. We're building this family. And, you know, and we've just gotten started. That's the exciting thing. Like, everyone says to me, Lee, what's next for you guys? And I said, look, what is next is for us to get on world stages, and not just a single identity. Because if you look at the self-development, you look at the motivations, you look at the people out there, it's just one person with one name. But what we've created is, we've created a team Beast Mode International, where people will come through the platform of what I've created, and then they can go off and share their story, share their tribe, share their energy, share their personal experience. And that's what's special. There's nothing else out there like that. You know, people can try to copy, but they can never be who we are. And that's the amazing thing about what we're doing, is we're giving people an opportunity. We're giving people that step to say, you know what, I've been living here and I deserve to get there. There's the path, there's the strategies, because we've all been down. We have all been down there. That's the thing. No one's been born with a silver spoon in their mouth. All of us that have been involved, we've come, you know, we've hit rock bottom, or we've been down, and now we're on our rise. And that is the amazing thing, that everyone's on a very, very similar journey. Some obviously different here and there, but we're all on a journey of bettering ourselves. And what works with Team Beast Mode International is trust, loyalty, honor, commitment, and consistency. If you don't want to have any of those, then we're going to rub, and that's just basically the bullshit filter, and you're not going to last in each other's environment, because the energy is not going to match. So what I say to you all, men and ladies, or men and women, I should say, that it's up to you. It's really up to you. You can keep doing what you're doing, and keep talking about your problems, and keep, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, or, you know, not having the right energy or the support, or it's really up to you. If you want to keep living in that pain, and you just want to go, look, things are okay, but if you want to live life at your full potential, so when you know you go to your grave, or you know that you've got your kids, or you know, whoever's around you, you know that you're giving back. And that's what we're about. We're about to go international. We're about to get on some talk shows. We're about to get on some big radio stations. We've been interviewed. You're going to see us on TV in America a lot to get our message out. You know, you're going to be seeing a huge, huge explosion, yeah? Chad goes, we have so much gratitude for you, Lou. By the way, my cafe's up for sale. That never would have happened without you. Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. I remember at the retreat you said that. That is huge, dude. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. That's the next big step. That's going to be amazing. Keep me in touch with that, man. We'll have a call if you need some guidance with that stuff. That's awesome, man. You got it. You can see a big smile on my face. Lucky I've got my glasses on. Otherwise, you'll see a bit of a tear. So that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying here and stuff like that. You know, that's live. Getting wins on the boards. That's awesome. That really warms my heart. I was in a good mood today. I'm even in a better mood. So that's fantastic. So, you know, beast mode is not aggressive. What beast mode is, and people go, "How did you get the name beast mode?" Because it is quite generic. It is quite common. But I remember when I was doing my NLP work, and I was doing a lot of the stuff about, you know, moving forward and, you know, learning about more of myself. Hey, Cameron, there he is. I'm jacked to get onto it, brother. Awesome stuff, bro. Get that information over to me, and we'll send it over to the team, and we'll get it rocking, bro. So a lot of people said, "Look, what is beast mode, Lee?" So I had the internal drivers or the motivation, which what happened was that, you know, for so many years, or for the 2 years I lost myself, my driver was suicide, procrastination, low confidence. Yeah, so that's what I lived in. But then obviously through doing my NLP is to elect a situation or elect an internal motivator, which got me into my ultimate state. It got me into when I was most powerful. It got me into when, you know, what I was going to say just rolled off my tongue, when I was me, when I remembered who I was, Lee Bundy. And that state was called your ultimate state, which was I called beast mode. So when I was coming up with the whole concept of, you know, I wanted to create something to give back, what happened was that I come up with a formula over my years that I wanted to share with the world. And that formula is a continued journey. And that formula is what I share with you all. Is I know the right mindset. I know the person that you need to step into. I know the space. I know this, you know, hey, Matty, how are you, man? Good to have you on. I know the everyday success priming, the conditioning, the routines that you need to do on a daily basis to keep you in a safe place, but not just keep you here, to keep you growing. So with beast mode, as you will see with rebranding, it's called beast mode INTL. Beast mode equals your ultimate state and emotional intelligence, yeah? Because I know, especially looking at me, tattoo, shaved head, it can seem quite aggressive and it can seem quite masculine, which it is the masculine part, because we are creating masculine leaders. We are creating more kings, yeah? And at that time, because we are creating kings, we're attracting queens. We're attracting women that, firstly, they want to be able to, they're feminine women, and they were in their masculine. And now we're obviously transforming them, because all you need in a partnership is one partner to be in the correct polarity, in the correct energy. And that most likely it should be a man. And why I say a man's a leader, he's the protector, he should be taking the first step. You step into your masculine, and if the lady's in her masculine, she truly wants to be with you, she'll step down into a masculine, feminine, and you will have that polarity. It's a bit more involved than that. That's in a nutshell. So the exciting thing is of what we're doing as well is that people that have come through their rise, and obviously, and you know, as we say, people have fallen and now they're on their rise. Through their life experience, we're going to be sharing that with the world. And there's nothing else out there like that. You know, you see Tony Robbins, you see Deepak Chopra, you know, you see DeMartini, you see Oprah, you see all these singular, you know, identities or people of inspiration, but it's only one. Through Beast Mode, we've created a handful of leaders that are coming through. Whoever wants to step up into their power and truly believes and actually realizes how powerful they are, and that's what we're doing. We're taking it to the big stage, yeah? We're taking it where people need it. And the exciting thing about what we're doing here at Team Beast Mode International is that it's going to go global. You know, I have so many contacts of people saying, you know, we're ready for you to go, we're ready for you to go. And we're just laying the foundation, we're putting the pieces of the puzzle in. These leaders are coming through. We're all becoming stronger, we're all becoming more knowledgeable, we're getting even more results. So it's all coming together, and it's an exciting time. You know, it's an exciting time. And what it is, we're coming from a place of love. And it wasn't always like this, let's be honest. You know, I had a lot of work that I needed to do on myself. I come from a place of there was aggression, anger, force. And now that I've really found myself and having the people that are around me, like my brothers and my core leadership team, which I'm so honored that they're doing things for the growth and I don't even need to ask them. And that's what's honorable. That is fulfilled my life purpose. And I see the work they're doing, that they put in. You know, all my core leaders, I see all my brothers and how they're changing their lives when they go back into their environment. And that's what it's about. There's not many places in the world that has that, yeah? And there's not many places in the world that has men congruently and authentically wanting to help other men, and the trust, the loyalty, the respect, the honor, and it's a fucking magical thing that what we've created. And that's what we're doing. We come from a place of love. We come from a place of honesty, messages of strength. And if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be a part of a place of belonging, if you want to be a part of somewhere where you can grow and flourish and be around other men that are striving, putting in every day to be a better version of themselves, and the same as the women that are coming through, then get in contact with us. And that's what it's about. We've got this environment. Most importantly, it keeps you safe. That keeps because the thing is, a lot of self-development and a lot of other things that you do, you go somewhere. What did Cameron go? A few men can change 1,000 other lives. That's true, man. That is true, Cam. We're going to be changing millions of lives. 2018, I want to personally impact the lives of 1 million people. And I'll tell you how I'm going to know that I do that. That's a secret coming up to everyone. So, what we're talking about, and that's it, Zoe, the ripple effect. It is, you can either, there's a lot of courses out there, there's a lot of programs out there. I'm doing a few correspondence now, and there's no love, there's no care. They wouldn't care if I did. All they really care about is taking my money. There's no follow-up. There's no accountability. There's no phone calls. And basically, it's up to me. I can either learn the situation or learn the information, or it can sit, with the page closed. And it's, do you know what I mean? So it's 100% up to me. But what we've created is an accountability to making sure where people are at. What's going on? Like, there's people that are going to find it hard. People are reporting back on a daily basis, doing their success conditioning, or the success priming, writing, setting their day up, having videos, contacting us, being in, that energy is what keeps you safe, is what you're going to not just run towards your goals, you're going to sprint and fly towards your goals. That is the difference. And that's why we're getting success on a massive rate. And the way I say this is, or the reason why I say this, and the way I say it with so much conviction, it is the truth, because that's what's happening. You can go and watch podcasts. You can go and do other courses. You can go and do other things, yes, which they're fantastic, and you are going to get a result. But the only problem with that is the environment. The environment stops. Once you're there and then you leave, there is no follow-up. So you might think that you're on the right path. You might think that you're putting in the right effort, but that's we're going to have bad days. Who's going to be there to give you a bit of tap on the ass and say, hey, come on, you can do this, or encouragement, or leadership, or, what's the path to the least resistance? And that's why I have coaches. That's why I have people around me showing me, they're experts in their own way. And you know what I say, people? Life is too short to play small. Life is too short to play small. Yeah, we take advantage of what we have now, and then we want to do massive action when shit hits the fan. So, this is a place of understanding, acceptance. This is a place of, people coming together and people being the best version of themselves. This is a place of people just beginning to love themselves again. We're putting that place where you can love yourself, where you can step into your true authentic self and be yourself. With so much stigma, with so much social, influence that you need to be like this, you need to say that, you need this education, you can't look that way, you're not tall enough, small enough, or whatever it is. You lose your identity. And, people scream inside themselves and they say, this is not for me, I want to be something different, I don't like this job, I want to express myself. And we are here to say you can. You can be who you want to be. Your uniqueness is not your weakness, it's your greatest tool ever. And that's what it's about. It's about you stepping into your power. It's you stepping into, who you truly are as being a king or queen. Here's so many people complaining, I hate my job. Oh, I'm overweight. I'm not getting enough money. How are you? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Where's that going? Where's that taking you? You have an awesome day. Everyone got to go. No worries, Zoe. Thank you for getting on. Awesome stuff. I want to see you stepping up soon and joining the team. You've got so much potential. I really want you to start exploding that out. So, and that's what it's about. People create their own journey, but what I say is, you want that urgency. You want that, that want. You want that push. You want to be able to say, well, I'm gonna be that person of contribution. I'm gonna be able to move forward. I'm gonna be able to grow. And the only way you're gonna do that is by having someone that can show you the way, that shows you the path. So what I really want to say is I'm so proud of seeing everyone push. I'm so proud of seeing everyone, striving and, moving forward, and the effort that they're putting in. But what I want to see more importantly is people putting in the correct energy or the correct effort, and you're getting a great result, yeah? Because a lot of people put in a big effort and they don't get much back. And the reason why that is because they're putting their energy into the wrong places with the wrong urgency and the consistency, yeah? You see a lot of successful people that I've met, mentors and so on and so forth, I asked them a question. I said, so if you had to tell me something in a nutshell of how you've got your great success or how you're continuing to grow, what would you say? And what they say to me is that they have massive urgency with consistency. They connect with their reason why, where they're going. They do their dress rehearsal of seeing their goals in their head. The less success they have out here, the more they go back inside their mind. They work on their inner world before they even take a step in their outer world. They believe, they create massive emotional connection, and they just have that belief of it's already done, yeah? And the biggest thing what they could have said to me was, Lee, we don't force anything. If you have resistance and you force anything, you're going to create more resistance, yeah? If you force and have more resistance, you're going to create more resistance. They said we always go with the flow because flow is change and change is flow. So that was in a nutshell. That was probably 50 shades of our success strategies right there. But I'm sure that you all can go back and, write these down, so that's really important. So I'm just sending you my love about people go, where's Beast Mode going? So we're going global because the world needs to know what we're doing. The people that are in pain, they need to know that there is there's more hope. As Steve Mack says, a better way. As Alvi Gonzalez gives, game changer. As Geordie always says, motivator. Lee Lynch, if you've got a project unknown, he's going to make it known. And as I always say as well, I'm going to give you the messages of strength, and I'm always going to lead you with the truth, if you like it or not, yeah? So I just want to give you guys an understanding of what Beast Mode is and what Beast Mode isn't, yeah? And what Beast Mode is an environment of growth, and it's an environment of support. It's an environment of trust, honesty, loyalty, and respect. And, we're creating that understanding of people, how powerful they've always been. You don't need to become, you just need to remember that you have everything you need in you, because if you think, well, I've got to do more, I have to grow more, so on and so forth, you actually lose and don't pay respect to what you have right now. And that is the key. If you look without, then you won't look within. So these things are very important to remember. If you need to keep looking without before you need to look within. Yes, you look within. Okay, yes, I know what I've got. I want to take it to the next level. And that's when you get in contact with people. That's when okay, I'm going to be working on myself. I'm going to be pushing myself, and so on and so forth. So have an awesome Sunday. I want everyone, just want to say pay the respect for everyone that's got on here. I just want to pay the respect for everyone, what you're doing today, spending time with the family, or you're going out just taking the, knock back the froth off a couple quiet ones, having a few beers or whatever it is. It's very hot in Melbourne, bit overcast, but just sending you my love. And as I always say, everybody, you can be anywhere in the world right now, but you are listening to me. Pumped about the December retreat. We've got Maddie's going to be there. We've got Steve. We've got Alvi. Obviously, all the other brothers that are going to be attending as clients. It's going to be really exciting. Then we've got another retreat in February, and then one in March, the Beauties and the Beast. So it is all rocking and rolling, people. It's all rocking and rolling. Very exciting times. Okay, just want to send you my love. And have an awesome day. I was going to keep going on with some stuff. I think you got enough messages there, what I wanted to express. Just going to make sure I'm driving. Safety first, people. So you could be anywhere in the world right now. Thank you for listening to me. I am Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Beast Mode INTL, the messenger of strength and the truth. Have an awesome day. Send you my love. Take care. And I'll be seeing you at the top.